ready for the cook-along? Hello, beautiful people. Okay. Sorry, this was supposed to be in the morning, but, things happen. Shaughness! Are you ready to cook along? Do you want to come up? I'll invite you up. Come on up. To the clipboard. Hello, Hilda. There we go. Paste. Hello, Michelle. Here you go, Shaughness. Come on up. So, Shaughness requested some InstaPot recipes. So I figured, let's start with something easy and basic. What do you guys think? Good idea? Tell me if the lighting is right. I don't know. I'm like trying to get everything that you can see, all the food we'll be using. Try to put it all there. What you making? Well, we'll start with the good old faithful eggs, because that's the easiest thing to do. Because there's an egg button. If you look on your InstaPot, there's an egg button. So that means you can. So there's two options. Oh, let me grab. Oh, I didn't think of taking that out before. Just do that. Bear with me, people. I didn't think of that before. Okay. I prefer these for the eggs because I only have 6 right now. But if you have a dozen or 2 dozens, the bigger mesh is a little bit better. So this is just a mesh strainer, but you can find some that are by InstaPot by yourself. So I start with 1 cup of water. Maybe 2, because that's a little, it's not quite an inch. I try to go for half an inch of water. You're gonna plug it in. This is a tip that I found. If you want to start with hot water, that is your choice. But for eggs, it doesn't really matter. The reason why we're making eggs is because I cracked an egg in my carton. So today's the time to put eggs. So this is the joy, because if you have this to pull it out, it's so easy once they're done. So you put it on the bottom. This is an InstaPot insert, so super easy. I've already rinsed out my eggs because, don't like the germs. I know they're probably already rinsed out when they put them in the carts, but since one of the eggshells broke. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs because, egg number 8 did not make it. And wait a minute, can you see it? Wait, let me rotate. A little cracked. Didn't make the cut, so. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Amy. Hello, Victoria. Okay, so put this in the garbage. Okay, so I have a 6-quart. Very easy. You always put the little knobby back where it goes. Sorry. The little knobby where it goes. Always put your rims. This is my savory rim because I bought extra because when I do something sweet, I don't want it to smell, like pulled pork from last week. So I kind of bought separate ones. So this is my savory, and how do I know? Just by the smell of it. Oh, it's twice my little towel fell. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see, but I just snapped this shut. This little handle thing. So now I can close my InstaPot. I hope this helps you out, Sean. Let me know if you eat eggs, because I hope you do. I don't know, because I have a bunch of water here. Make sure you have your top thing on. Come on now. There we go. Now it wants to get in there. There we go. I'm trying to. Haha. So, it's on off. I don't know. Do you want to see? Can you see this? Okay. So, I push egg. Normal, 3 minutes. If you want them done a bit more, up to 5. I go with the minimum of 3. Because, and then, there we go. It's in about 15 minutes, we will have eggs ready to go. While I'm waiting for my eggs, I'm going to you're going to cook along with me because we're going to make my favorite, Steve's favorite. It's called fall soup. So, grab my cutting board. Try to do this all on the stove just to make it easy on you people. So, I don't know. I have my scale. You know what? I'm going to stay here. Can you see me if I chop here? Probably. So, I weighed on my scale so like that you guys can know. I have 3 onions, which is about 1.25 pounds. For us Canadians, my onions are 587 grams. So, and these are all things that are left from my farmer. And, during fall, we make fall soup. And it's perfect for the InstaPot because it just falls in the pot. And then, once you've sauteed, chop and you saute as you go, and it's done. See, this is not practice because I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. I'm my grandma's teaching. This is a large onion. How do I know? Because that's how grandma said that's a large onion. That's how I was taught when I was a kid. So that's how I cook. That's how I bake. Hello, Jeffrey. Happy Halloween. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint that I am not dressed in a Halloween attire. You can maybe call me my grandma. I will be totally. I use 1 purple, 2 white. You can use whichever onions make you happy. If you prefer the sweet onions, if you prefer little green onions, whichever you want. But green onions, I'd say probably 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups. So that would be quite a bit of green onions. But again, if you don't like onions, don't put onions. And that's pretty much it. Does anybody want to come up and chit-chat? I'll let you come up and chit-chat with me. You can click the link above. I'm sorry I'm not on the YouTube side right now because I had my hands full because I had to eat my delicious, so delicious little turtles. I love turtles. See, there's a possible way to make them all healthy. And then I cut these only in thirds after that. Because then they're pretty big. I'm going to put them on my plate so you can see. Oh, God, this onion is strong. Do apologize if I cry on camera. Thank you for liking my top. Costco special. Gotta love Costco. Whoever does the design at Costco, thank you, because sometimes I always look for a print. Being big-chested is hard to find a print that doesn't make you lopsided. So, thank you. Jeffrey, I'm sure you don't have that problem, but you can say TMI. It's fine with me. So, God, these onions are strong. Man! Woo. Who do we have? Oh, look at that. We have my chocolate residence. My chocolatier in residence. Hello, Hilda. How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
Pardon me?
Are you doing good?
I'm crying for you, Hilda. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to move myself. Hey, wait a minute. What happens if I rotate us? Will that work? Hey, like that. Can you see me now? Ah!
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
You got something else on?
No, I have nothing else on. My phone is here just charging, so I have nothing on. Why is it echoey or anything?
I can hear myself.
Do you have anything on? Like when
No?
you left the YouTube side, did you put volume on mute before you left?
Okay, I figured out what it was.
Man!
It's
Wow.
the onions.
Wow, let me tell you, these onions are clearing
Powerful?
out my sons. God, I'm not even going to be able to take 2 words together. Go strong.
And what you were asking me earlier, when we were talking earlier from your other live,
Yeah?
yes, I'm gonna make me some chocolate. Friday I went to the store and I got me some hot chocolate, some more. I ran out. And then I've got these
Ooh.
chocolate cake and my chocolate chip muffins.
Oh, that's going to be delicious. Okay.
Oh yeah. Plus I got some more Reese
Whew.
cups and a few other things.
Let me tell you, these are the strongest onions I've had from that farmer so far. Woo.
See, those
Most
kind
people,
I cannot eat those kind.
that's why I said people like sweet, some people like, oh man.
Oh no, I get sick. I can only eat the long
Oh
ones. I can only eat those long ones.
no. Well,
The
let me
green
tell
onions. Can't that's the only ones I
you.
can eat.
Oh, I forgot to say, when you close your lid, you make sure it's on venting and not steam. That it's on sealing and not venting. Forgot to tell you people.
Ah. I
I
prefer the
remember
crock
cooking
pot.
when I was a kid with my grandma with her original pressure cooker. So when
I've
I saw
never
the
used one
InstaPot,
of
I was
those.
like, woohoo!
I've never used one. I've always used the crock pot.
Oh, I see. I did a lot of things with crock pots. Oh, I
I
always say,
have a
why didn't I
small one.
discover that when I was in college? Discovered it
Yeah.
after college. What's your favorite instant recipe in the crock pot, Hilda?
Chili.
What do you mean?
Chili beans.
Oh, mine is lazy man cabbage rolls.
Oh,
When I
that
say
sounds
lazy
good.
man, you just drop, and put it and walk away. Ooh,
I have a
wow.
small crock pot right now because there's only two of us here, so.
You can still do crock pot, but then you just have to freeze half. You just make a huge batch. Makes it just
Well, my
easier.
big one is in storage.
Oh, I bought
I
one
have
a
my
long
little
time
one.
ago because it was red, because my kitchen was red. I used it
Hmm.
once. But I said, I'm not throwing it out because it's such a nice, good quality one. Like, it was really amazing. So I said, one of these days I'll take it back out. But, I have the
Mine,
InstaPot.
mine in storage is silver. It goes with everything.
Yep.
And the one I have here, it's crock pot on the outside. It has Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda! Okay, I do apologize. I'm going to wash my hands. I might be loud. Let
That's
me know.
fine.
I got to take these onion guts off of me. Oh, oh, man. That was a strong onion, I tell you. Okay. So, to garlic or not to garlic, that is up to you. Hi, garlic.
Garlic's good.
And garlic from the farmer is delicious. People, don't complain to your farmer that the garlic is $2 because you know what? If you compare that flavor to the ones in the grocery store that are from China, it does not compare. Just saying. Oh, man. Hello, Lillian. Hello, Charlie Grace. Hello, Matt. Hello, Brie. Yes, I am crying. It's a very sad day because it's Halloween. No, it's just because those onions are whooping my tear ducts. I think I need to finally break down and buy those glasses that, you could chop for the onions. But I always say, does that work over my glasses? Because I wear glasses. If you don't have glasses, I could see that being okay. But, man, my phone is blowing up. What is happening?
People leaving messages.
Oh, ay, 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 ay. Oh, bunch of people are all alive. I do apologize. My pop-up was supposed to be this morning, but I stayed up late on the live, so I figured no time better than the present. So, yeah.
I was asleep early this morning
Yep.
until 5. I was asleep last night until 5 o'clock this morning.
Wow, Hilda. You got out of what time I usually get up, but I went to bed at that time. Well, that's what happens when you have fun with friends, right?
Yep. I was up until 1:30 my time,
Wow.
and then I went to sleep because I was online talking to a friend of mine in shoot, I can't remember where. It just went out of my mind.
That's what happens. You know all these people who travel. You can't keep track.
No. Well, this is family. This is one
Yeah,
of my family. Idaho. That's it. Idaho.
there you go. Don't ask me if that's east or west in the U.S. I'm not sure of that one. I would
That
assume
is
that's east.
northeast.
Ah,
Northeast.
northeast. Okay. So it is where I thought it was. I was like, I think it's there, but
It's near Washington State.
okay. Isn't Washington on the west side?
Well, there's Washington D.C.
Oh no, that's east.
Um,
Oh yeah, there's two Washingtons.
and then there's Washington State.
See, you
There's
hear that, Sean?
Kentucky.
That's been 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's already been in there, and it's beeping. And for the garlic, I just cut this in 4 pieces, because at the end of it, we will hand blend it all. Or, if you're lucky, you can put it in your Vitamix or your NutriBullet or whatever you prefer to call it.
Okay.
I missed a few people's
Have you
comments.
ever have you ever watched Angie's Live in
Yep,
Germany?
yep.
Did you
I
watch it
often watch
early?
that at work, but I can't comment. It's not work.
Did you watch it earlier? Because she was on for a while.
She was on for a while. No, not today, because today I was doing a bunch of stuff. So
Mm.
I was supposed to go. Whew. You know what? Should I put some leeks in or should I not? Two leek or not two leek? I'm getting a little old after
I don't even know what that is.
my leeks are 2 weeks old, so I think I should put some leeks in there. I
Okay,
usually
what
don't
is
do
it?
leeks. Well, wait a minute. I'll just clean them up. Maybe I'll just slice them up for next week. For this week. There
Okay,
we go.
explain what it is to me because I don't know what that is.
A leek is like a big onion.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I've never seen them that big
like a
before.
grandpa to a green onion, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
See, they're really old right now, so the outside is like. My garbage bowl is a bit full. Look at this. My garbage bowl is already full. Put that in my composting bag. Do you compost where you are, Hilda?
Uh, Not really. I'm in an apartment, so I ain't got a lot of room to do any composting.
Us in Canada, even if you're in an apartment, you gotta compost. Well, in my area, at least.
All I have is recycling and trash cans.
Yeah, we have recycling and we have composting and we have garbage. There is a city that you have to pay for your garbage, and you have like so many bags that everything has to go in a separate bag. Like pop cans go in one, glass goes in the other, paper goes in the other, are sorted, second byproducts of whatever. So,
Yeah.
yep, there we
Well,
go.
we don't have recycling for glass. Only plastics and paper and everything else. It's not glass.
What is Daryl saying? You gotta go to the bathroom? What? Hi,
I'm not,
Daryl? Trying to
I'm not
follow
sure.
you.
I have to go and look.
I don't know what he's saying. He says, or when you have to go to the bathroom. Washington State is below BCV. I said, yes, I know that. But there's also a Washington. Isn't there two Washingtons?
Yeah,
Washington,
Washington
D.C.
State and Washington, D.C.
See? I'm learning, gradually learning. Okay, I have a little handful of turnips. Literally, let me tell you how many pounds this is. It's not even a pound. It's like 1/5 of a pound. My little baby turnips. These would have been cool, spookly, googly eyes for Halloween. Just saying. I'm going to throw my turnips in there too because they're starting to get a little. But usually those are not in my recipe. But again, it's called fall in my soup. So I will write my original recipe and I will write what I added this time. I usually
Well,
have
it
2
sounds
potatoes.
good.
My
It
potatoes are
sounds
usually
good.
comparable to my squash.
Wow.
Comparable somewhat. This is half of what the squash weighs. So this is how
Wow.
I kind of do it. This squash might be small, but it
Uh-huh.
weighs 3 pounds. And it's this small. Like it's really condensed.
Wow.
I'm not going to eat my little turnip tops. But it's okay. Not the end of the world.
It sounds good with your cooking.
Hey, right now it's my eggs. In 10 minutes we're going to open that and hopefully I'll be a lot chopped up over. I got some fresh herbs.
That sounds good. Make some soup tomorrow, homemade soup.
Which herb is this one?
What is that?
That's basil. Dehydrated
Ah,
basil. Delicious. Do you know what this one is?
no.
It's not lobak. Bok choy. Bok choy. It's an Asian kind of cabbagey. And then I have some fresh basil. So we have the dried and we have the fresh. In my soup, I put 2 apples. Yes, I put 2 apples in the soup because this is the secret ingredient of the soup.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna wash my board because that leek left a bit of sand on it. Because leeks are always sandy because they love the sand to grow in. Bree, she's my. Oh, hi Meg, hi Troy. Did miss anybody else? I think I got 2 Hollywoods. I went, huh? Oh my God, Daryl. Daryl is being like my. Oh, look at that cute apple. It's a Macintosh, but look, it's a pink Macintosh. Are you ready, people? It's pink.
Oh, wow.
That's a pink Macintosh. Gotta love apples. So I just roughly chop these because again, why?
You
It's
got
gonna.
Michael Ann in the basement.
Oh, Michael Ann's in the basement. I'm sorry. Not paying
I just
attention
saw
to
the
the
message.
PC. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Oh, there's creepy things down here tonight.
I know. Did you like my decor? Did you like the spidey webs?
Yep. There's lots of spidey webs here.
Have you ever had the pink?
Spidey webs over there too.
Whoa! Jeez, you really were tangled. Gosh. What's the main character again in Tangled? Is it Rapunzel?
I believe so.
You were Rapunzel.
I was tangled.
Yeah, you were Tangled. You were Rapunzel. Oh,
All out because the pets have been getting tangled up in the spidey webs on the window.
I put Macintosh because Macintosh are cooking apples and they're really sweet when they bake down. So. And people, if they don't want to do it in InstaPot, they don't have an InstaPot, you can put this all on a cookie sheet with a bit of oil and throw it in and cook it all. I would just cook it, like chop it in bigger pieces. How have you been, Michael Ann? Long time no see.
I'm good.
I'm not supposed to call you, but my day has been just nonstop.
Well, this computer or whatever was going on the other day is not
I was like,
working.
yeah, what the heck? So I was
It
like,
was-
oh.
Everybody was glitchy, like Ollie is, and freezing is like I had enough. I was like, okay, I can't do this. I can't put up for 2 hours with it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. When it's like, yeah, it just can't. You can't. So I was like, what? And even Steve says, yeah, Michael Ann. She was like, because he rewatched the log. I was like, yeah, I know. I rewatched the log. She was just like, she was trying everything, babe, but she couldn't get it. Wasn't going.
I went
Nothing
out.
was happening.
I closed it all. I came back in again, and it was still doing it. And like, I'm
I
done.
wonder if there was a storm that day somewhere. Because you know sometimes the weather affects so little, and so much at the same time. So,
Start pouring here, so I wonder if that's the end of the trick or treaters.
oh no. I'll have to go as wet ducks. That's my stupid joke of the day. Oh, I heard a dirty joke yesterday. It was so dirty that it was funny. I was like, I haven't heard a dirty joke for so long. I was like, oh, that's so dirty. So I said, I'm scared of repeating it because it's so dirty. I had to ask God forgiveness just for listening to it. So, if you want to know what that dirty joke is, send me an email. VIEONNET@gmail.com. Okay. This potato has got a little bit of scar tissue. I usually don't care, but today I'm going to care a little. Just for you people. Just going to care just a little.
I'm going to grab my drink real quick.
So, we got somebody else in the basement. Oh, spectacular.
You're popular.
Oh, look at this. It's spectacular someone. Are you ready, people? Wahahaha. Nice costume.
Nice mask.
Nice.
Just fancy the bobbin.
Did you carve your pumpkin live?
No, I'm gonna do it live. I just fancy to bob in to say hello before I do. So just get an angle right. Let me take off my mask while
Here. Does your pumpkin have teeth? Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, it has a stick on it.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
Because this one right here, I'm gonna be carving. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here, this mini one,
Yes.
and this other one, I'm gonna be writing all my YouTube subscribers on it.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm gonna take up the stickers while I'm here.
So, Brandon, since you're from our future, what was Halloween dinner for you?
Waffles, like dinner waffles, and some fish fingers, and some chips and peas.
Yummy. We always try to eat something orange at Halloween. Hence why fall soup is always important.
I did spaghetti.
Oh yeah, one more
See,
thing.
spaghetti
just
with
to
the
let you
orange.
know, my range has grown.
Ooh.
As in subscriber range. If anyone in the chat wants
Wow. Oh, see, the white one is way easier to cut than the red.
channel. So anyone's new to the channel, anyone here, don't forget to ring that bell.
Ding.
Ring, ding, ding.
Oh, look at that. We got more people in the house. Are you ready for the cook-along? I have ghouls, I have goblins, I have Rapunzel. Who do we have?
Hey!
Hello!
Hey guys! Look at this. I got my
Happy
Halloween!
Oh, how cute.
Nice. Very nice. I'm very excited. This is fun.
All I'm going to say is I found non-alcoholic wine. It's sparkling white tea, cranberry, and ginger.
Okay, that's just wrong.
No, that's delicious.
Delicious.
This is
Okay.
toast.
Okay. I believe you.
So I can have it for breakfast. Get it to toast.
Oh, it's breakfast wine. Okay, that makes sense. I love that.
Then you said something for Halloween is orange. Okay, I have my orange drink. Does that count?
That absolutely. That's perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I've got to get back outside because I have lots of trick or treaters. I just want to come in. When I saw V was alive, I'm like, hey.
I just finished mine a couple hours ago before my parents went to bed.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
If
Ours
you
are just
search up
starting,
on
so they're getting a little
Instagram,
crazy out there.
Gruesome159. You can find pictures
Where-
on there. That's my Halloween social media.
Oh,
Ooh.
Where I live, I
All
have no
lowercase,
trick or
one word.
treaters.
well,
Me neither.
it's a little nutty over here. So Rosie's like, she's got her costume. We got to go put her costume on. She's all excited.
Hold on.
What is she
Man's
dressed
in
up
bed
as?
right
The
now.
cutest puppy ever?
She's a
Man's
peacock.
in his bed.
Oh,
We got to go put her peacock feathers on.
Yeah, man's in bed.
oh, that'll be so cute.
Can we show
Do I get to
her?
see that picture on Instagram?
Maybe later. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, guys. Make a I gotta movie. run. But I just want to say Happy Halloween, and you guys are rocking. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Johnny Grace. Happy Halloween to you too.
Have fun.
She left you. Okay, so it says, if you can see on my thing, it says 14 minutes. At 15, we're going to open. Check out how easy it is to peel an egg. Is our friend Sean S. still in the house? Breakfast toast. I had Megan's attention with breakfast. Breakfast toast? Yes, it is. Man,
Just make sure you
these
guys are
pink
put in.
Macintoshes are so sweet. I might have to find another apple to put in there. Okay. Carrots. You know, these are from a
You know
farmer
what
when they're
I'm
not
saying,
perfect,
guys?
but they're
Oh,
grown with
what
a
are you
lot of love.
cooking?
Hold on, Brandon.
What are you cooking tonight or today?
Yeah, to
guys?
cook along. We're making fall
Cook along.
soup.
Soup.
It's only me here tonight. I'm just gonna have a salad.
Well, you better peel some carrots on there to have something orange.
Well, where's my ladle when I need it? Ladle. Ladle.
Where's your what?
Soup. Ladle.
His label. Ladle.
Ladle.
Ladle?
Yeah, the
It's
label.
not ready yet, Brandon.
Yes,
You
good.
can't scoop it up yet.
The scooper. The scooper.
Which ladle do you want?
Yeah, that's gonna be too big.
You're gonna have green, black, red, or white. I'm all about which moon you're in.
Oh, you're missing,
Guys,
let's see.
one word for you. Do you think
You
an
have
ice
the
cream
red,
stick
white,
will work
and
for
green
this?
and black.
Red, white, black, and green.
You're missing blue. Then you have red, white, and blue.
Well, the closest blue I have is what I'm wearing and the teal on the walls. But my kitchen has always had those colors in it.
Well, my room is tan. My
And
walls are tan.
for today, I even brought out the orange spoon for Halloween.
Let me go find a candle.
Okay, putting the steam out. You ready? See? No steam after 15 minutes. You
Okay.
open it. I'm going to just put off, cancel. Ta-da! Okay. Chill with the vegetables. Okay, you ready? Let me show you what it looks like. Oh, I didn't think this through. I need pinchers.
Was that chips or what, Michael Ann?
I got a bag of smart popcorn
Oh, yum.
Ooh.
and a bag of treats from my son and daughter-in-law.
Oh,
I'll
yum.
have some.
Okay, here you go. You ready? There's my eggs. Oh. Ooh, the eggs are hot. The eggs are hot. I take my scale off.
What do you think of that?
Put this on
Who's
the.
that supposed to be, Brandon?
All right,
Candle
where am I going to
holder.
put my scale? 2 seconds. I'm going to put my scale over here.
I'm gonna put him somewhere for my stream people to see.
Your InstaPot usually comes with this. This is harder
Yep.
than what it is with the thing. So, you want to see how easy it is to crack an egg and peel an egg on the Instapot? It just came out. Crack it once. I'm going to put this in my measuring bowl. Look at this.
Wow.
That easy, people. Woo! Hot! Jeez! Hot! Really hot. I should have put it maybe in cold water.
Oh wait.
But the best time to peel an egg is right when it comes out. So
Well, shall I
I'm gonna
get
have to put
off
cold
to
water on it.
start my stream then?
Pardon, Brandon?
Shall I get off so I can start my stream?
Yeah, if you're doing your stream, yeah, you can go on your stream.
Well, don't forget, I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook profile page, etc. All my social media.
If you haven't checked out Brandon, Brandon is the social media king.
Yep.
I swear.
I know.
I subscribe.
I watch them.
Same here. I'm gonna go rinse these ones now in cold water because that's how easy it was to peel. I didn't
Well,
have to fight. I just had to burn my fingers.
Just like you know,
That's Halloween candy.
maybe if you ever want to watch old school content when I was little, Brandon and George, all lowercase, on YouTube.
Yeah, check out Brandon and George. That was a hilarious video.
That is a old school. That's an old school content channel of mine where I will upload old school content when I was little.
Yeah.
Right, most of
And there we
my
go.
original
Perfect
video
egg.
classics on that channel.
Here, let me chop the
But,
egg
yeah.
in half. So
I
you
see
can
you
how
hopefully in my chat whenever you finish your stream.
Yeah, definitely. Are you ready,
Have a nice
people?
day, everyone. Have a nice
Perfectly.
day. Have a nice night.
Now
Oh,
that's
that
a perfect egg.
Bye.
No
See you
green.
later,
Looks
hopefully. Bye.
Night, Brandon.
Good night, Brandon. I hate green around the yolks. So that just shows you that's how easy it is. So I'm going to take my little tomatoes, put it in a bowl because they've been soaking in water. And then I'll put my eggs in this bowl in cold water. Okay. Because after I'm done, I will let you in on a little secret of what I do with my tomatoes. Michael Ann, have you tried my tomato recipe?
Nope.
The one that you just boil and then buzz?
Oh yes, yes, I did. You're right.
So I was gonna say, I thought you did. I was like, what?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, need some fake wine, as I call it, just grape juice and water. Ah, delicious. Okay.
And
V. Mountain Dew. An orange lid.
We, Hilda.
See?
Oh. Ooh. Okay. Put these hot baby eggs in the cool bowl.
That one up the nose.
There we go. Eggs are just chilling in the coldness. And I don't know about you, but I need a little dill on my eggs. What about you? Where am I going to find my dill? Where is the dill? I'm finding parsley. Where's the dill? Babe, what is this? No, that's oregano, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's oregano. Oh, no, is that dill? Ginger. Oh, I'll take coriander instead. This girl can't be that picky, can she? Oh, celery salt. Even better. A little salt and a little celery. There we go. You know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Just need a little oomph. You just need a little oomph. You know? Just a little goes a long way.
Yeah, here's my ghost wrapper.
Cute.
That's adorable.
Huh?
That's adorable.
Yeah, it came off my Reese cup. It's the Halloween ones that I've got with the ghosts and the pumpkins and the cauldron and what's the other one? Yeah.
I took out so much of those chocolate bars and stuff out of my diet. And candy. Candy was my favorite thing. That's why I loved Halloween. I always blame it on my mom because she worked in a convenience store when I was a kid.
I used to work for Walmart, and every Halloween I used to buy 6 or 7 bags of different types of candy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Celery salt on an egg. Most definitely recommend it. Better than just salt.
Deviled egg sounds
You know what? I'm
good.
going to find the deal after, isn't it? That's what's going to happen, isn't it?
Of course.
It always happens that way.
Okay, I'm going to just finish peeling my carrots. This
Hey,
carrots, and then I'm going to
I'm
start.
not holding my phone.
You know, yeah, you told me, you showed me that little thing that holds it all now. It's a genius.
Yeah, I got another one.
Got another one? My God, you're going all out.
See? A friend gave it to me. It's a little shelf thing.
Oh,
So I got it sitting on my little TV tray here.
Hilda's going to do like a John Shocker. Did you see John Shocker's one? He's like
No.
all high tech now. I was like, wow. Mine is low budget. Mine is a PC or my hand.
They're just low budget. Friends give them to me, so I stick my tablet on it or whatever to watch a movie.
So, Hilda, how do you like your tablet? Better
I
than the
love my
PC or?
I have this one,
Mm-hmm.
a small one, and plus I have my other phone. Plus I have a laptop.
So, what do you prefer, the laptop, the phone, or the tablet when you do StreamYard?
Well, I use all three.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Who's all in the chat that I'm missing? Hi, G. Hi, Ashley. Sorry, I'm doing a. Oh, I pushed my thing down and I forgot to put it back up. I'm doing a cook-along. We're doing something in the InstaPot, which is called fall soup. Because when's the perfect time to make it? During fall. We finished the eggs in the InstaPot. So the eggs have been done. Now I'm going to wash my pot. And then we'll do recipe number 2.
Plus, I've been doing some crafting.
Oh, what you craft now?
I did a little pumpkin.
Aww.
It's one of those little things I get at the dollar store.
Yes. So I love the dollar store. Before the dollar store was Kmart and Zellers.
Well, they call it now the Dollar Store Plus.
Oh, because they get to charge you plus
the
more.
Dollar Tree. Sorry, the Dollar Tree Plus.
Yeah, we have a Dollar Tree and more or something like that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, for the fall soup.
So I hated when Dollarama went to Dollarama Plus.
Yeah. So, you know there's a manual button? You push the manual button. Wait a minute. Just. There we go. Now I'll keep it hot. I gotta put a little bit of oil. Start frying my onions. And you know what, people? A tablespoon is pretty much 2 tablespoons if you want, but not much more than that is required in the InstaPot. If you're going to fry your vegetables in the oven, that's a different thing. It might take a little bit more. So
Yeah.
I'm going to put my apples with the potatoes because I don't want to fry my apples yet. So these onions were a labor of love because I cried so much. But worth all the love because it'll taste delicious, so we can't complain, right? Okay. There's a few apples, but here's my pound and a third, a pound and a quarter of onions going on in the InstaPot. And the InstaPot is on manual. I should maybe put it on saute. Well, that would be easier. Saute would keep it even hotter. Let's do saute.
Sounds good.
Oh,
While I'm doing that, I'm going to finish my carrots. Beep, beep. Yes, I know you're on. Thank you
Vinny,
for being smart.
I loved your little turtles you did earlier.
Oh, they're delicious with coriander. Like, people always think like you're mixing stuff weird, but you know what? Sometimes when you introduce something new to somebody, always introduce it with something they like.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's why I was not afraid to try. You know, people might have thought I was crazy mustard and watermelon, but it's actually a very good combination. The sweet and the bitterness and the acidity. I'm just going to cut this little weird piece off in there. There we go. I love when I get carrots from my farmer. They're not perfect, but they still taste delicious.
Yeah.
You know, grown with love. Last year I made a suggestion to my farmer if he could grow cucamelons or cucamelons. They're a cross between a cucumber and a melon and a watermelon. The ones that I tried were about 2 inches, but he had the mini ones that looked like grape. They were like no bigger than this, like than my tomatoes.
Wow.
They were really lemony and sour. Oh my God, it was so good. My husband, I took a bite in it and he goes, oh, I can smell the sourness from here. Because it's Halloween, the orange spoon is coming out. Oh, you don't know how much I love fall soup. Every year I look forward to making fall soup. I'm just slicing my kits a little bit so they can cook a bit faster.
Oh, okay.
This is a vegetarian recipe, but, you know, you can make it as much not vegetarian as you want, you know what I'm saying? Or vegan, because it's only vegetables. So, unless you use, you know, chicken stock, that's always up to you, right? So,
Oh, okay.
but I always say, you know, after a summer of having a lot of barbecue, I forgot to do this. After a summer of doing a lot of barbecued meats, you know, in fall you can take a day or two of just vegetables, you know.
Wait and see. Stop growling at trick or treaters.
Okay.
She's got some trick-or-treaters.
Trick or treat, smell my feet.
Yeah, trick-or-treat, smell your feet.
If you don't want to smell my feet, well, I'm making a good soup to eat, so you're good.
Yeah, I've been crafting some today.
Gee, welcome back. Hi, Iva or Eva's? Iva's journey or Eva's journey? Hello. Hello, Troy. Comment ça va?
Callie, come lay down.
How cute were your trick-or-treaters?
There was a guy in an army camo suit, and a little one with like a plague doctor mask on it.
I always like to see what they come up with.
Oh, yeah.
I had a little one. He couldn't have been maybe 2, and he had Max from Where the Wild Things Are costume. It was so cute. And it was all fur, so he was warm.
Okay. I'm going to throw in my carrots now. The onions are just starting to get a little translucent. I don't do it a perfect translucent because I don't mind a bit of oniony taste, so if you don't, cook another 5 minutes. Up to you. That up. That up. Now I'll put my garlic. That up. That up. There we go. Oh, it smells so good. So I put it on about half an hour. So it gives me a half an hour to like brown stuff or whatever, but I don't usually take the whole half hour. The thing that I hate the most is cutting this. This is what's a pain in my pachunkas.
Backside.
Stop, Kelly.
Backside? Yes, you got that right. It makes me grow a backside. Hello, Ferdinand! Welcome to the cook-along fall soup. We already made the boiled eggs in the InstaPot for Sean. Now we're making fall soup. Because, you know, you just fall into it because it's delicious. You know? And like I said, it's vegetarian and vegan. Unless you decide to add chicken broth, some cream. But you know what? This girl will be adding some cashew milk versus regular milk because I try to consciously keep it vegetarian. Oh, look at that. Look at that color. Wait a minute. I need my camera. There we go. Now that's good. It smells so good. You know what I love about the farmer? I don't need to peel this. Because I know where this came from.
I like going to farmers markets.
I live not too far from St. Jacob's, so St. Jacob has a world-renowned farmers market.
Yep. I've never been to that one, actually.
I should do that and walk around on my lunch on a Thursday or something. But then I was like, it's not enough time. Okay, so just to give you an idea, I cut them about, finger thickness.
Oh, okay.
So then I have all these. Then I cut these in 6. So I take my round discs and I cut them in 6. Half and then third and third. So I kind of do like a pizza. And see, now I'll show you. I kind of like a pizza. And then I just throw it in. I put my squash in first because I like when the squash almost like disintegrates. And since I left the skin on, I put those before the potatoes. Just my choice, but again, your fall soup, you can throw whatever you want.
Oh, it's my candy bowl.
That's cute.
What kind of candies are you giving away, Michael Ann?
Well, I've got the mix that has the Oreos, Smarties, Kit Kat, and...
Do you mean the Aero bars and not the Oreos?
The Aeros. Yep, lots of Aero bars though. I do that mix that's like peanut free, and then I got one that's got Swedish fish, Swedish berries, Sour Patch, and Fuzzy Peaches. And then I had another one that had like caramel, Wonder Bar, Crispy Crunch, and one in there. Mr. Big. Although I think, well, they didn't eat them all.
Oh, I cut some of my seeds. Darn it. I hope I wasn't going to cut them.
My big kids were getting into the candy bowl.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Well, I had stuff for dessert out, and it's like, whoa, if they want dessert, I got this and this. And like, nope, they all went to the candy bowl.
It's Halloween. That's dessert usually. So if you guys don't know, my squash was 3 pounds. If you're just coming in, so that little squash was 3 pounds. He was really dense.
Mm-hmm.
So I always say, pay little, go to the farmer. It's way better. Way better. Yeah. I'm usually visiting friends on Halloween night, but you know, eventually I will feel comfortable to go out and party it up again. You know, I love Halloween because you get to dress up. Oh, if you could smell right now, it smells so good.
Yeah,
YouTube
that
makes
would be
a
nice.
vision option.
That would be nice if they had a phone where you can smell it when someone else is cooking.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, smell-o-vision? I would
Uh-huh.
break the internet right now.
Yep.
I always say, why do candles not smell like this? You know? People would not eat. They would just burn the candle and be like, I'm full. It smells so good.
Are you talking about her French fry video there, Dirk?
Pardon?
Dirk says, Michigan says hello. Saw the video. Order on Blue Water Bridge. Cool. That's
Yeah,
one she's going to.
Hi,
that's where he
Tim.
found me. See, now my onions are really translucent. My carrots are starting to get soft. I'm almost done.
Sorry, I
How do you
got my
pronounce his
emoji.
name? Jerkston?
Sorry, I got my emoji up, but I'm eating something, and I don't like to eat in front of people.
It's okay, we all eat. No judgment here at all. Wah! There goes my
Sorry.
garbage bowl.
I'm eating sausage and crackers,
Yum.
and I have my orange drink, so I'm covered. Since my son is out tonight with his friends, so I don't have to cook, so I decided to eat crackers and sausage.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to make a big meal. See, this is why I
No.
love this soup. This soup, you know, it'll be literally a full 6 quarts. And it'll be just perfect for me and Steve to last us 3 or 4 days. You know? Okay, so now let me show you how. Wait a minute, let's move the plate. Let me show you. Can you see what it looks like now?
Oh, that looks good.
This is the closest I can give you to smell-o-vision. Oh, God. I haven't even put the seasoning in yet. You know what I'm saying? So,
I could smell the onion and garlic when you threw it in.
yeah. So now I put my potatoes and my apples. Oh, somehow I missed the skin of an apple. A sticker on the apple, so I'm gonna have to pay attention. Where's my apples? Somehow I missed a sticker. When I washed them, I took off 2 stickers on 2 apples, but it seemed this apple had 2 stickers instead of 1.
Oh, I've had that happen before.
Ugh.
I've had some
Frustrating.
the other day. I bought some apples. No, it was oranges. And one of the oranges had like 4 stickers on it. And I was
What?
like, yeah,
Were they just like trigger happy? Oh, there it is.
probably. They probably were.
Oh, I still have 2 pieces missing somehow. I guess we're gonna have some edible paper, I guess. Well, you know what? That's what I say is called home cooking. My grandma goes, it'll float up. That's what my grandma would always say. Don't worry, it'll float up.
It'll float up or cook down.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yep.
And literally, it says, you know, this is the max. This is perfectly at the max. So when I say I make a big soup, it's perfectly to the max. So this is where I put like I said, I try to keep it vegan, so I put the Better Than Bouillon veggie base. But again, nothing stops you from putting chicken, beef, whatever. But I like to keep it as vegan as I can. So oh, this smells so good. Okay, so I usually put like 3 of these big scoopy things because I like a flavor. So that's how many I put. Don't ask me the measurements. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, okay.
The only way to cook.
That's how my grandma taught me, and you know, that's how I do it. I'm just gonna wash my measuring cup for some water because the eggs were in it. I know they're boiled, they're peeled, but I still,
I want to get that little bit of shell or something.
just in case, right? Just before I did a live, I broke my glass kettle. I was like swearing.
No.
So thank God it wasn't during a live because YouTube would have banned me. Ah. 2 cups. Three cups. I usually start with 4 cups because I usually add about a cup. A cup. Oh, it's exactly on the line. Wow.
Couldn't get that any closer.
It's not like I've done this before, people, you know? So, you mix it all up so I can get the bouillon nice and loose. Who am I missing?
Red.
Okay. So,
Hi,
now I
Red.
have it on saute. So now I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to put it on super broth. And I put this for a little longer than I should. But it's just because I like it a little longer. Okay. Before I do that, let's put some dried basil. The more you crumple, the more comes off. Dried basil. Put a little bit of thyme. A little bit of thyme. I put the salt after. Pepper. Like a lot of pepper. And then we do paprika. Paprika is my seasoning of choice. So this lid is 4/5 full. Because I like to give it that red orangey taste, that flavor too. Oh no!
More trick-or-treaters.
Quiet.
Hi, Red.
For the people who don't like coriander, you can do oregano, but I like the coriander.
Coriander's good.
Yeah. And you all know I'm going to throw in some cumin seeds. You know, that's about 9 of them, 10.
Barking at Chewbacca for it.
Just because I like the depth of all the flavors. And for the people who like a tomatoey based kind of soup, you can add tomatoes, tomato paste. Like it a little sweet, go add a bit of ketchup. There is no wrong or right. I usually just literally add 5 tomatoes. Literally, that's what I always add. That's my secret weapon. Just to make it an extra deep, rich in color.
Go down. Go down. Look, my hand.
Oh, we passed the line with those 5 tomatoes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm losing paprika. Okay.
Lay down. You can't have peanut M&Ms.
Oh God. So let me show you what it looks like with the seasoning. Like it's really deep in color now.
Oh, that looks good. I
So,
want to reach through the phone.
so this is what I do. Put the lid on. Okay, wait a minute. Can you see the buttons? Soup. High. I put it 27 minutes. And then I push the button. It's on high. I don't put it on low, I put it on high. And that's it. I just walk away. I'll push this in the back. Oh, got some water in there. This is the best thing. I must thank, what's his name? Monson made this. YouTuber. He's vegan and or vegetarian, one or the other. And I was like, I gotta try if this is good. This is delish. You know? And that's it. So that was my cook along. But we'll get chat because I can chop some cabbage for some coleslaw this week while we wait. We got 27 minutes. Now I can see, hello, Red. How long have I been on? Not bad, an hour and 7 minutes. Woohoo. That's with chopping. And if you're roasting right now, if you decide to put all the vegetables in the roaster first, roast your seeds. Because you can put that on top of your soup for a little crunch. And always keep the little tip for presentation. It's beautiful. Those are my tips for you people. So I'm going to enjoy my pink, the last two pink pieces of Macintosh. So this soup is going to be sweet. Those 2 apples are like, I'm sure it's equivalent to like 3 tablespoons of sugar. Oh, there you go. Can I zoom it out? There you go. I still have a piece of squash, but I always test out my squash. The squash is good. I'm not opposed to being a vegetarian or a vegan, but I love bacon. I'm sorry. I just can't say no. Bacon lives matters. You know? Oh, that's good squash. It's fresh, good.
I'm not opposed to it either, but it's like I couldn't give up meat.
As I said, I was like, maybe if I would have been raised without meat, you know, but
I've been eating that the veggie meat.
you've been eating what? I'm sorry?
The meats with the greens in it. The veggie meat.
Oh, you eat that vegetarian, yeah.
Yeah, I've been eating that meat, and it tastes the same to me. So
It tastes the same, yeah, I agree.
I've been buying that because it's a lot cheaper than the regular meat.
See, us, it's the equivalent, so. The
Because
only
with
thing
the
is, it
veggie,
has a lot of carbs, and I was trying to avoid carbs as much as you can. So
well,
we can get some of
I don't eat a lot of meat as it is.
Mhm.
My son does, but I don't.
That surprises me because Germans have really good meat recipes. Oh my god. I'm like, I can name you gazillions.
Ever since I was a kid, I've never eaten a lot of meat. I've always eaten vegetables and fruit.
Well, with the potato salad in Germany, yeah, that's all you need. I could live on German potato salad.
Oh, I love making the German potato salad. And what I was making to my ex-husband,
Sorry, I'm making noise.
when I was married to my ex-husband, I made potato salad for one of the barbecues they had for the guys on post. 'Cause everybody loved my potato salad.
Oh yeah, German potato salad is the best salad hands down anywhere. I don't care what anybody tells me. I don't know if I'm what do you call it? What partial or what is unbiased bias? What's the English word? Bias?
I think so.
It's delish.
Oh, it
Another
is.
one coming.
I like to use now, instead of the regular big potatoes, I've been using the little red potatoes.
We're now at the white potatoes now. So.
Well, I have the Idaho potatoes and my little red potatoes.
Yeah. Are your Idaho potatoes our russet potatoes?
Do what?
Do you know what russet potatoes are?
I don't think so.
I'm wondering if it's maybe your Idaho potatoes, because that would make sense.
Well, the Idaho potatoes are about that long, that big around,
And they're brown skinned, kind of thing.
and they're brown skinned,
Yeah,
light,
so
but
that would be our russets. Okay. Had to wash my bok choy. It's all sliced now, ready to be fried up. And a bit of garlic and butter. Mm-hmm.
well, that sounds good tomorrow. Making some potato salad.
Too slow, Callie.
There we go. There we go.
Too slow,
Drip,
puppy.
drip, drip. Hello, Callie. Is Callie dressed up?
Nope.
She's like, yes, I'm going as Callie. Michael Ann's Insta-famous dog. I always say, puppies should come automatically with an Instagram account.
I don't even know if I have any pictures of him on my Instagram. He's definitely famous on YouTube.
There we go. I put your Callie on my Instagram. Everybody loved the pic.
Oh, that's right.
Doing the whole
Mine.
drip, drip, drip.
Oh, yes,
That's
I do.
you.
It was for his 4th birthday. I don't know, what's this one?
So, did they open up the borders for you guys yet?
They say November. We're not November yet, Sean.
Week from today, I think. Or no, week.
Michael Ann will probably do a live on location from the bridge.
Because I know next weekend we do,
Oh man, these are good.
on the 7th, we do a time change.
These are delicious. Oh my god!
That's one
Love
of my
it!
Playing around with the little things on Instagram. This is about 4 pictures of him on Instagram. I don't have a lot of
eggs.
I don't have a lot of pictures on my Instagram.
And in half an hour, we will have soup.
Can I have a boiled egg now?
You can have a boiled egg. Would you like it peeled or do you want it? You'll peel it. Everybody says hello, Steve.
I see.
Have you ever tried this? The Garlic King?
Nope.
I don't think so.
It's for serious garlic lovers. It's like no joke. It's so good.
Well, I was gonna
I
make
didn't even buy it last week. Steve is like past the halfway point.
homemade garlic butter today to make garlic toast to go with the spaghetti, and I looked in the fridge and Trevor had already made some.
Oh, sweet.
I'm coming, Sally. I'm coming.
No.
I'm coming, Sally.
Oh, I wanted to show you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get it. And
Everybody's leaving me. My gosh.
I'm right here. I made this,
Oh, how cute. Did you paint
and
it?
then yeah, it was one of those clear plates from the dollar store. I
Oh,
put a cutout from a bag of the truck on the back side, decoupaged it, and then I painted the back of it pink so you could still use the front.
that is awesome.
That's cool.
And then I did that.
Yeah, you showed me that one. I thought that was so cute.
I made some more dishes this weekend.
Yeah, I do things like that. I'm getting ready to do another one like this, but I'm going to put little pumpkins or something on it.
Hold that thought. Keep the chat going. I gotta go pee.
Okay.
It's that time already. You can talk to Steve. Steve, make sure the girls are not arguing.
What would we argue about?
Hi, John Tucker.
Hey, John. Making you hungry talking about food there, Kenny? I made a big pot of homemade spaghetti sauce tonight, so I ate enough on spaghetti.
I might do that next week, make me some spaghetti. I tried not to have it in the same week twice. I try to do it once a week.
Well, it's a recipe of my mother's. Gosh, was it? I think her mother got it from a neighbor, an Italian neighbor, so it's listed as Italian spaghetti sauce. But it's like cooking down pork hock and then the ground meat in with it and all the different spices and tomatoes and not carrots, onions and garlic and letting it stew all afternoon. Although I was kind of disappointed, it was kind of runny. But well, every time I have tomato paste in the cupboard and I go to get it, somebody's gone and used it. So I only had like half of two of the stuff I keep in the fridge for other things and had to use it, but it wasn't enough. So it was a little runnier than I desire, but oh well.
I can understand that. Because when I need cheese or something like the shredded cheese, I buy a big bag because I like to use it in certain things. When I go to look for it, it's gone because my son takes a tortilla and puts sprinkles of cheese in it and melts it in the microwave and eats it.
Yep.
And I'm like, I need cheese. What did you do with my cheese? And he goes, I ate it.
So I went looking in the fridge too for cheese to put on top of the garlic bread, and there was no cheese left, and there was only like a tiny little bit left on the Parmesan cheese for grating on top of the spaghetti, and I was like, there was a big thing of Parmesan last time I looked at it.
Yeah, I just bought some Friday because the other one I had was almost empty.
My son likes fresh grated stuff, so I don't have any of the cheap crap stuff in the around.
Oh, we got paid Friday, so I went to the grocery store and got a bunch of stuff that we needed. So it was like, I better get it now before I forget.
Well, they went
and I did forget some things.
They went and got groceries this week, but they went to a Halloween party or co-hosted a Halloween party at another friend's house last night. So half the groceries ended up going to party preparation.
Ah.
I need a big bowl.
Like the only cheese left is mozzarella cheese strings.
Oh, my son loves those mozzarella string cheese.
Well, this is making noise.
So I get him those big packages because he likes that cheese. I said, well, this is your cheese and leave my shredded cheese alone.
Well, they got it and they go, oh, we're going to make matzo sticks one of these days. That was a few weeks ago.
Hockey sticks?
Matzo
I've
sticks.
got cheese sticks in my freezer. I love cheese sticks.
Ooh, I have a rotten tomato. No!
Yeah, the mozzarella sticks
No!
are so good. Oh, and I had to buy me some more Nutella.
Nutella!
Well, my son's been eating it on bread for or toast for breakfast in the mornings, and my last jar was empty, and I was going to use it for something.
Ooh, his tomatoes didn't last this time. Man. Darn it.
My son and his girlfriend are the only ones that like Nutella. I don't care for it.
I got four things of tomatoes because I wanted to make that sauce, but I guess my sauce is going to be a little smaller. Man,
Oh,
his tomatoes didn't last this time. Because I don't put tomatoes in the fridge. I should have maybe put them in the fridge. It just doesn't.
I noticed they bought Roma tomatoes the other day. I wonder if he's planning on making sauce.
Well, that's what I was planning, but out of 4 bags, I got a bag and a half because they all went bad. Man.
I haven't made homemade sauce in a while.
I love making homemade sauce.
Well, since I can't stand very long, I can't really do that.
And I just freeze it, and there I go. My container was supposed to be full. It's not even half. Oh. Yeah, the baby ones.
I think we still have tomato sauce in the freezer. Well, not.
I'll bring it to work and freeze it there. So then when I need to make quick supper, I can do on my lunch, prepare the noodles, take out the thing, so when I get home I just warm it up and it's done.
I don't know if I have any in the cupboard or not with my canning stuff. This is the last batch. I didn't have time to can, so.
Me neither. This year I didn't have time. That's why I'm fermenting. I should have fermented my tomatoes though. If I would have known they wouldn't have lasted, I would have tried. I want to try pickling eggs, which I haven't done in years. So that's next on my agenda. Finish pickling all my onions, and then after that, we're moving on to the. You didn't even see me.
I didn't do any canning this fall.
What do you usually can?
Well, I did. What have I done?
I usually do pickles.
Well, Altamont, we do the pasta sauce. My son makes it, and then I'll I'll can it so I can keep it in the cupboard instead of in the
Yeah,
freezer.
definitely.
So last year I made it's called Christmas pepper jelly because it's got
Oh yeah, that's
green.
the thing you gave me.
I did mincemeat last year.
Ooh,
Still have one jar left because I did green tomato mincemeat. It
oh
was good.
yeah.
Good
Yeah.
way to use leftover green tomatoes off the line. I'm trying to think what I have in my cupboard because I was out at my friends and him and his roommate do a lot of canning and jams and all that stuff. And the top of my cupboard's almost full of jams and jellies and I don't know what all he gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 4 jars of, I think it's got 4 jars of my friend's carrot cake jam too. That on cream cheese on graham crackers is just like eating carrot cake.
Yeah. See, the Roma tomatoes stayed fresh, but the other tomatoes did not. Ugh. If I would have known, I would have bought some tomatoes today. Oh well. It is what it is, right?
I should have got stuff to make relish.
Good, good, good. After Halloween, I usually am thinking Christmas bark. That's what I'm usually thinking. Yeah. If I cut you down, you'll cook faster. So
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for Christmas baking.
one year I gave out, like, soup in a jar, cookie in a jar, bread in a jar. Like people just literally had like a meal. You know, make fresh bread, add cheese. Make your soup while you're making the bread. You can make the cookies out at the same time. And
Yeah.
That might be a Christmas gift idea this year for some people.
yeah, well, that's exactly it. And people don't have the time no more because they're going back to work and they were just finally getting in the swing of figuring how to make their foods again, and now they're back to all prepared foods again. So, but that was a real hit. The thing is, that's why I keep, you buy jam in a jar and whatever. I keep all those containers just for gifts like that. Because I was like, what's the point of me throwing away these jars if I could just fill them up and make. Or if anybody, a good gift idea also is
Hi,
to get
Coco.
somebody sourdough starter. I was once in an exchange with that. That was a pretty cool exchange.
That was a sourdough fail last summer, a year ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So for the people who failed, perfect gift to give. And it just keeps on giving. 25 minutes left. Finally, it's pressurized. But this is what I like about the InstaPot. Because the slow cooker or whatever would have been like 4 hours minimum.
Yep.
This takes half the time, sometimes a third of the time. God, these tomatoes smell so good.
Hey, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Hey, Najuma.
Hi, Najuma. Hi, Coco. Sorry, I'm not reading chat when I'm
Juma.
chopping.
I think I've used my Instapot for. I have the honey garlic chicken size or something like that. I've done
Oh,
that a few times. And it's probably the only thing I've done in it. That's like I need to learn how to do all these other things, like the eggs, which I missed the beginning of yours because everybody decided to leave at that time.
it's okay. It's okay. That's why it's for the replay.
For the trick or treaters, my son decided to leave. I was trying to have the thing lined up for the beginning of Nate's live so I could throw my pirate flags in there, and then
Yeah.
well, I looked over to 7:02 and I went go into Nate's live, and my thing had closed, and I'm trying to get it open, and it's like Threw the flags up there, but it was like, I think I got beat on that one.
It's okay. I decided I'm not going to win even with the flags putting stuff. It's okay. Because I was like, knowing Nate, the flags will be probably like 400 points or something. So,
No, they're only 20 points.
I'm sure he's got a twist. I'm sure he's got a twist. So, I was supposed to do this morning or this afternoon, but I went to bed at 5 this morning because I was on a chat. So, I'm like, well, it is what it is. I still have to do this today because, and I even cracked an egg. So, you know, it was time that I did my eggs in the InstaPot. Just like my fridge said, get them out, boil them.
Well, I tried to go to bed last night, but then my son had gone to this Halloween party. Ended up coming. He came home early, walked home, and then his girlfriend came back. I don't know, but she was co-hosting it with this other girl. It was, I don't know, after 2.
Wow.
Her and the guy who dropped her off or brought her home, they stood outside and talked for a while. And then my son went out and they talked for a while. And I was like, I fell asleep listening to them talk outside. And it was at least 3.
Well, at least you got good neighbors that nobody complain and call the cops or anything. So.
No, the one side I don't really care. They're weirdos. And the other side, they're really cool. So he wouldn't.
Well, that's what I'm saying, that you have good neighbors.
Yep.
Just like us, we have fantastic neighbors. So we had fantastic neighbors, and now we have neighbors. Can't complain, you know?
Well, I'm laughing because I know the one on the end there by the road.
Mm-hmm.
Already got their heat on, and she's got it cranked up. And the ones on the other side of me must have too, because I haven't turned my heat on.
Wow, they have the heat on already?
Well, I guess the one on the end here, she gets cold, and he's been away for 5 weeks working in Quebec.
Oh, that's why. She lost her furnace.
He came over yesterday because we're supposedly getting a new kitchen table and chairs, and wanted to know if I need a new table. Because they're getting rid of theirs. So I was like, well, I don't need a table. I need a couple more chairs. So he invited me over to look at the chairs.
Sweet.
But I was over there. I was like, oh, I heard the furnace kick on. I was like, oh, he's on already? Yeah, she gets cold. I'm like, it's still 70, 71, 72, 73 in here. And I'm like, I don't even turn the heat on. I got the windows open a crack.
That's the joy of living between people. That's why I always said never wanted an end unit just for that reason.
When I first got married, we ended up in a townhouse that was an end unit and it was a north wall, and it was brick. The one year I had fought with the landlord, I almost was ready to take him to the landlord-tenant bureau because it was 66 in our room.
Wow.
And he's trying to tell me, and it was hot water boiler bed thing. And I had bled the air out of the lines and everything else. And I said, there's got to be something wrong with it because I'm not getting the heat. And he goes,
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with it.
Hi, Tuber Chat. How are you? Sorry, we're doing cook along right now. We got fall soup in the InstaPot. We just taught people how to make boiled eggs in the InstaPot. And I'm about to make tomato sauce. So, Tuber Chat was in Niagara Falls, my friend.
Oh, cool.
So say hello to our neighbor.
Hello, neighbor. Only a few hours away.
Yeah, so only a few hours away.
That winter, mostly my 2 sons and I, who were like maybe 4 and 8 or 5 and 9 at the time, 3 of us ended up sleeping in my bed with about 6 blankets on top of us that night.
That happened to me once in an apartment I had. At the coldest night, like literally, it always happens on the coldest night, doesn't it? And I remember it was a Friday night, and I went to bed. I think it was like 11 or 12, something like that. And I was like, oh, it's a little chilly. So I put the heat up, go to bed. Wake up at 2 in the morning and I can't feel my face because it's so cold. The temperature in my apartment was like 6 degrees. I said, oh, it's like a fridge. So I called my landlord. He goes, well, I can't do nothing now. I'm like, do you not have maybe a plug-in heater? Like something? He goes, let me go check. And he's like, no, I don't. I was like, oh, crap. So here I was. I was so grateful because a friend of mine had made me a onesie. Ooh, that tomato skin was thick. Couldn't chew that. Anyways, and the material, the fleece she had done was like a super thick fleece. So I have my onesie with long johns in it, like the whole long john suit underneath. Then I have my winter jacket, my snow pants on top, and I'm walking in the house with 3 blankets. So he comes at 9 o'clock Saturday morning, and I literally had the door open because it was hotter outside than inside my apartment. And he goes, no, it can't be it. I was like, well, here's the thermometer outside, here's the thermometer inside. And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I got fixed, and I swear that
I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking at my door.
no problem. So I remember they fixed the problem by like 12:30 or whatever because they had to go get parts, whatever. And at 1 o'clock, when that thing went click, 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 I was like, best sound ever. I cranked that heat at 22. I was in Florida butt naked because I was so frozen. And it was like the best fix ever. You know, when it's so cold, you're like, oh. And then after that, I said, I'll never complain that I'm cold. I said, people are living, some of them are living in this cold. 16 minutes!
Well, that townhouse was originally owned by my grandfather's cousin. So
Oh,
I went into that one, so, and it was really reasonable rent. So, but to get them to fix anything sometimes was a pain in the butt. There was a shut-off valve in the basement that sprung a leak and wouldn't turn off one night, and it's like I called her up, and she goes, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" I would rather not have the basement flooded.
Oh my god, what kind of a... Oh god.
Her son eventually come over and did some kind of Band-Aid solution for the night.
Yeah. So, 2 big bowls is what I got instead of 4. Like half a batch instead of a full batch.
And then she sold the building off to this other guy.
The garbage bowl was like... How many times did I change my garbage bowl? That's a lot of garbage I did.
Garbage? That'd be a stock bowl for my son. Stock bag.
Okay. I'm going to try to pour this tomato juice.
Just after Thanksgiving, he made turkey stock and chicken stock from all the for the bones we had frozen in the freezer from Christmas or Thanksgiving turkey, and then the chicken we had, and then all the peelings and stuff from onions and carrots and potatoes and all that.
At one point when they began the what do you call it, the recycling program here, like the composts thing, during summer I would take the blender, blend all the vegetables up, make like a paste, freeze it so it would break it down, then we would boil it up before bone broth and all that was like so popular, and then we would do that and it was so good.
I remember my mom used to make a soup out of soup bones and all that, and the broth and that. I thought I had a recipe for the vegetable soup she used to make, and I can't find it.
Oh, my aunts made this soup all the time, and she would always put 2 cans of tomato soup, and it would literally jellify. You know, there was so much rice. Oh, sorry. Can I switch you and I in spots? Like a little. Oh, they left. Okay, there you go. So now I'm like pointing towards you versus nothing.
I keep looking because I'm keep looking like this because I got it on the TV too, muted, and it's like I'm looking off in the distance, but I'm actually looking outside just to check and see if there's anybody
We're
there.
both looking at the same spot, so that's okay. We're both going.
I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me now.
No, I'm looking at when you turn around. I'm looking at your head, but we're both looking the same direction.
Oh, now we're.
See. Anyways, what was I going to say? So yeah, she would put all this rice, and we're like, okay, it's going to be thick enough. No, then she would put the tomato, and it was like, you know, when it was warm, it was loose, but as soon as you put it in the fridge, it was like a big jellified thing. And Steve was like, man, you guys love thick soup. I said, no, I don't like thick soup. I love my aunt's soup. And that was her secret ingredient all the time.
I also somewhere have like my mom also made like the bean. She called it beans, but it's like the bean soup that Kenny talks about.
Yes, soup bean.
And I know she has a recipe somewhere for that. I have to look through her cookbooks and her recipe box again.
Taco seasoning. It's almost empty. Why is it in there? I'm going to put some celery salt on my tomatoes. After trying that on the eggs, it'll just give it a depth of flavor, right? I'm looking for the garlic. I was hoping I had garlic powder, but I'm just going to throw out some cloves just like that.
So garlic powder or onion powder this low? One of those.
No. Is this too much garlic?
I still have a whole freaking big bag of garlic that my son's girlfriend bought.
I still have
He bought
3 plus 4. Still have 7 more. We're getting there. We're getting there. I said next year I want to try pickling garlic. That's on my try to do list. I think I'm just going to put one of these.
My spaghetti sauce only called for 1 clove of garlic. I think I put 5 in it.
Same here. I'm like, it's got to be garlicky. You know?
Well, I had peeled enough garlic because I was going to make some garlic spread, garlic bread.
Ooh.
So I went to go in the fridge to get the little dish I had of, well, I had margarine instead of butter, but I was like,
Yeah,
get that out. And then there's another one just like it sitting there that says garlic butter on it. And I'm like, apparently my son had made it for whatever they had made for last night for the party. I was like, well, I guess I don't have to make garlic butter.
There you go. Like, bonus.
Bonus.
Well, that's what that garlic king thing is. It's like it's like you can see it's roasted garlic with margarine with. Wait a minute, I heard a beep.
Yep,
Who's in the basement? Let's see. Oh, Hilda came back!
Her phone
Yay!
Yeah, my other phone messed up.
That's all good. We're just loose and relaxed here. Okay. Like, if you don't tell me this is not a small piece of garlic, like,
holy moly!
This
That's
is
a
only
big
one
piece
out
of
of,
garlic.
and there's six in a garlic clove, like it's 6 in a pot or a flower or whatever you call it.
Wow,
That's the English
that's a
word.
big piece.
Oh, I love their garlic, man.
I'm just going out to the kitchen for a minute, Kelly. I'll be right back.
Ay. I had my name mentioned. Yes, we were talking about your soup bean.
Wow, look at that garlic.
And
It's huge.
And this is
Wow,
it was this big.
that's what I need to buy because I'm like, we use so much.
I also have this thing that already has. I had a garlic in a bit in it. I was like, I know we go through a lot of garlic, but wow, that's a lot.
I had to break down and buy some at the store because we ran out. And then 3 days later, I got them from the gardener. But I was like, so now I have so the other kind, I'm just gonna roast it just by itself.
Yeah, I should do that too.
You roast it and then you put it in the freezer. You always have roasted garlic ready to go. Like,
I've never tried it put garlic in the freezer.
oh yeah, trust me. And especially if you do like Michael Ann, like a garlic spread, you put it in the freezer and then it thaws out. I swear the flavor is even like it's an extra level of flavor. I don't know how.
Wow.
I don't feel like cleaning up dishes right now.
This garlic is so pungent that it's sticking to my fingers. Ooh. Just like the onions, If this would make me cry, it would make me cry, but it's not. It's just that strong. I'm just saying. Michael Ann, you missed the comment by Kenny. I heard my name mentioned.
Yes, you did. Talking about bean soup or soup beans or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you call it. Yeah.
Oh, soup beans are good too.
Oh, Kenny, I got you something from Timmy's to send to you. I was all excited when I saw these. I didn't even know they existed. This is how I was like, ooh. I was like,
Don't move, Kelly. I'm going to close the window here. There we go. Close the curtains.
There we go. Like I have to, like it's so pungent that it's sticking to my knife like all the little. God. I'm debating if I should just put my bok choy in the tomatoes and just cook it down. Debating. Come on. But yeah. I'm looking outside our complex. I swear there's probably like 2 lights on. And those are the people that I have left to go trick-or-treating.
Well, unfortunately, with our front lights, we don't have control over them.
Oh no?
Nope.
Oh god.
Center control.
Well, in a way that's good because then there's always lights,
Unless I forget which unit it's in because there's been issues sometimes. Either with when we have a really rainy night, all of a sudden they'll be out. Or just sometimes randomly they'll be out. And it's like, I should ask the little girl I used to babysit, her dad was on maintenance, like ask him, which unit is this? Because this is annoying when you go to take the dog out at night and it's all black out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for those little corner units, where there's like 3 in the corner.
Yeah.
They'll have the light on in that little alcove. But all the rest of the front lights, including the spotlights up top, will be out.
Yeah. Hey, Najima or Kenny, if you're still in the chat, you want to come up or tuber chat? Come on up. We'll chit chat.
My light's on all the time because it's green.
Oh.
It's because of until all the military comes home.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that, Hilda. That's nice.
Yep.
See what
So
I mean?
I have a green light bulb out there, and it, like I said, it stays on 24 hours till the last guy comes home.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, that Americans treat that, their military that extra, like, don't want to say extra mile, but whatever the word is, like.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I wish, because I always appreciate, because I always say, like, these people are giving their lives up. Like, they know that that's a possibility. Yep. It's just like anybody who wants to be a fireman or a police officer.
Yeah. Yep. Well, since this started, I've lost 13 friends. over
Wow.
the hill.
Wow, that's insane.
Most of my youngest son has two friends in the Marines. I'm not sure where one is. I know the other one's somewhere halfway across the world, but no, I don't know where.
It's already
But,
top secret already?
well, he used to tell my youngest son where he was. However, they're not speaking.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
He accused my younger son of sleeping with his girlfriend,
Oh,
which my younger son would not do.
that's so. See, when you lose a friend over something so like a
stupid?
misunderstanding, you're like, oh,
But I still have this friend on Facebook. So when it was his birthday, I wished him a happy birthday and whatever. I still have his picture on like the one guy. I know he's in the Marines. I really don't know what he's doing, but this other one, my younger son and him were really close.
Okay, she disappeared.
Yeah.
I just pushed the wrong button. No.
And my son were really close, and then he was engaged to this girl, and the next thing I know, they're not engaged. And I said something to my son because I don't know. He's not. To me, he said I slept with his girlfriend, so we're not talking anymore.
Wow.
That's like. See, I knew somebody who knew that my boyfriend at the time was cheating and never said nothing to me. And I was like, ah. And I was like, yeah, you realize who your friends are.
Well, the reason how I found out that my ex-husband was cheating on me, his army buddies told me.
Oh, see, at least somebody who had
Oh,
decent, moral compass.
Oh, yeah. Because when they went for training or whatever, and he forget things, I take it to him at the hotel they were staying at. And his buddy goes, "You don't want to go upstairs." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "Well, it's like this. Your other half is cheating on you."
Oh, man.
So I
That's
went,
harsh.
well, what made him mad is I asked the guys if they can watch my kids. I said, "Can you watch the kids for a few minutes?" And I went upstairs, knocked on the door. He answered. I walked in and she was in there. I threw his stuff at him and said, "Don't come back home."
Good girl. Good girl.
I won't say my
And
suspicions.
then I stormed out.
Soup. It's beeping. Soup is beeping.
Well, I got my first suspicions of my ex when one of his buddies called. That's about that time we had an answering machine, and left a message on the answering machine. But one of their other buddies made some smartass remark in the background about something in the girl at the bar.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
Well, the first time my ex-husband cheated, a woman called me and says, and I answered the phone, and she goes, "Oh, you're his friend's girlfriend." I said, "No, I'm his wife." And she goes, "He told me he wasn't married." And I was like, "Oh."
I called the friend back.
Uh-huh.
And I talked to him, and I said, "So-and-so's comment in the background wasn't appreciated." And he goes,
Wow.
"Oh, you heard that?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I heard that."
Wow.
I had his stuff packed before I told him.
It's like, wow. It's like, why?
I was glad I found out after the fact, because if I would have found it out at the fact, yeah. I'm all about honesty and just, as much as it's hard to tell the truth, just say the truth, right? So.
A lot was
True.
That was probably like August, September. And at that time, I was probably 2 to 3 months pregnant with my youngest. And end of September, beginning of October, I happened to find a receipt on the floor for some protection.
Oh, wow.
So
And it's not like it's your 2-year-old.
I sat on it for a couple of days, and then I confronted him. I was like, "Care to explain this?"
And then when he couldn't,
it was a one night stand that got out of hand.
no such thing.
Oh, I've had the excuse. Oh, it was my friend's. He gave me his receipt to hold on to.
Oh no, man.
And so I asked his friend, I said, "Hey, was this receipt yours?" He goes, "No, that's not mine." I said, "Oh, okay, now I know the truth." I confronted him and he got mad and started saying that I'm cheating and this and that. And I said, "I have never cheated." I said, "I was brought up when you're married, you're married. You don't go cheating on
Yeah,
somebody."
exactly.
Even though my dad and my real mother cheated on each other, but I was brought up, you don't do that.
And again, simple communication. Simple
Mm-hmm.
communication. I think I'm just going to put the whole basil thing and take the elastic off, put it in. There we go. Tomatoes are ready to go. Oh, I missed a carrot. Oh, my recipe is not right. I'm missing a carrot. Oh, I guess I'm going to eat my turnip because there's no room in the thing. I should keep some of this. I'll keep the fresh one for the soup. Oh, yum. Nothing beats fresh basil, I swear. Basil and rosemary, like they have so strong when they're fresh. Like, wow.
I still have some rosemary growing outside.
Yeah, that's pretty hardy.
Some rosemary, some parsley, and some chives still.
Yeah, chives are still doing good, yeah.
I
Where
keep
you
thinking
have like a pot growing chives.
I should get a few little pots and bring them in soon.
That's what I said. I was like, can I bring it in? Well, the pot is bigger than the InstaPot, so I was like, no, it's a bit too big.
Sean from Down Under Cruiser says, "Just eat the carrot."
Don't eat the carrot. Well, I'm eating my bok choy because it's delicious.
That's after he said, "Wow." Wow.
Sean, you're ready. In 10 minutes, I get to open the soup. See what
Hi,
we
Sean.
make. Which I call fall soup because it just happens to fall in the InstaPot and you walk away. So,
I needed that soup last weekend.
well,
Right.
I still have another
After I
4
fold-
squashes.
After I falled in the mud.
Yeah, exactly. So I said to Michael, and you know it's fall when somebody falls and you make
Hello,
fall soup.
Lance.
Bonjour, Lance. We're just waiting for the InstaPot to gradually lose its pressure, and it's time for soup. I usually use the reusable paper towels, but they're all in the wash right now. So guess what? I broke down for real paper towels. Sorry, little tree that I killed. Do apologize. Just this tomato like this, like it's just so good.
I missed Callie.
You know what? I should go to the farmer's market and ask to grab some Elmira tomatoes. Oh my god, those are good too. Oh my god, everything's beeping again. Must be close to 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Well, I got 2. That's what your clock shows, 2 o'clock.
2 hours. Woohoo! Ring the bell.
You're gonna have to watch me and Hilda for a minute. I'll run upstairs and get my charger.
Go get the charger. Go get the charger. Do I have one more bowl? Oh, thank God I have one more bowl. Oh. Almost. 8 minutes and counting. So, Hilda, white,
Yes,
green, red, or black for the orange soup?
the red.
Red it is. Tell
Oh,
about
wait a
the
minute. The
inspiration.
orange soup. Hold on. The orange soup. No, do the white. Do the white.
Okay. Hold that thought. I'll be back. I'm just going to go get my Buzz machine. Where's my Buzz machine? There we go. Buzz machine. If you don't have this in your kitchen, it's not a kitchen. Buzz machine.
Boat motor.
I have one of those.
Oh my God! Fresh mayonnaise, fresh anything in these things. Like, yum.
I don't eat a lot of mayonnaise because of how much oil's in it.
Okay, you gotta move your paws over. I'm gonna snug your
Well,
paws.
Hilda, then I won't tell you my favorite mayonnaise. Bacon fat. Hence why I can't be vegetarian.
I eat Miracle Whip because it doesn't have a lot of oil in it.
Yeah, my husband doesn't like that one, so.
I'm like you, Hilda. I like Miracle Whip over mayo.
I love Miracle Whip, but my husband hates it, so I kind of learned to love. Why am I doing with this? Like, there's like, not even half a teaspoon in there.
Well, because one time I watched how much oils they put in those, in mayonnaise, and I forgot what the other one was, and Miracle Whip. And I said, I picked the Miracle Whip because that had the less oil.
Well, my mom had both, but she only had a small jar of mayonnaise because she would make certain recipes with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But I didn't like mayonnaise. I like Miracle Whip, and she always had Miracle Whip there because she used that for her macaroni salad and her potato salad and all that.
Yeah.
But when I got married, my ex was raised with mayo, and I was raised more with the Miracle Whip. So we had both in our fridge. But
I just
after he left, I had just Miracle Whip full. Then I got my son that became the culinary student for a while, and he preferred mayonnaise, so we have both again.
Have you tried the mayonnaise or Miracle Whip with olive oil? Olive oil?
Yeah.
Or olives?
Nope, I like the original.
She's an original.
I like the original too. So
I'm old school. I like the original Miracle Whip. I like the original Kraft peanut butter. There's certain things I won't compromise on brand.
What do you mean bacon and milk? What does he mean by this? That is not kosher, V. You cannot mix meat and milk. Well, the cow gives out milk and meat. I don't know how that's not kosher.
Cows make cheese, so what's the difference?
Yeah, I'm like,
bacon and egg are both meat.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's not.
Yesterday I had for breakfast, I had burritos with, I made eggs and sausage yesterday and cooked it up and made burritos out of it.
Cashew.
That's good milk.
It's a sneezing milk for Halloween. It's in the orange container. See, do you see a theme going on? Okay, let's see. It's been 11 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, there's still some.
Well, I might lose you here in a second because my battery is about dead.
Well, we know that. We know the battery situation.
So I'll let you go and I'll watch for a little while, let this thing charge.
Thank you, Hilda.
Good to
You're
see you.
welcome. I wish I could reach to the phone and get me a spoon of your good soup.
A big ladle full.
Yeah.
This is why I usually wait 15 minutes because I don't have to do the whole thing. So,
All right. I'll just watch for now while my
no
phone
problem.
charges. I'll talk to you later then.
Okay, so
Have
for the
fun.
Jewish faith, see, I didn't know this, but I'm not Jewish, so mixed meat and egg.
Yes, pork.
I did not know that. See, does it show I'm not Jewish? Because I don't. But again, that's only once in a blue moon. Christmas time. Because, that's just
Sorry,
too
Sean,
much.
I forgot.
Sorry, Sean, me too, I forgot. You were stirring, were you stirring your pots too? There's no meat in this, it's vegan, there's only vegetables. And there's going to be nuts. Am I allowed to put nuts with my vegetables? Since my butternut squash had nuts inside of it. Like the seeds are kind of like nuts, so. Whew! It's hot, I tell you, it's hot. There's a lot of steam in there.
You're awfully cuddly tonight, dog.
Whew! Oh, it's going to be beautiful. That's a lot of moisture. Man.
Mayonnaise is not vegan. Well, you should not put mayonnaise in there that I know of.
No, I'm not putting it in there. I'm just saying that's a treat. To me, mayonnaise. Do that with bacon fat instead. I know it's not liquidy, but still it's like, oh. It's like a big treat. It's okay. I won't hold it against you. Still going. I'm hoping to get this done like before the 2:15 mark, but and start my tomatoes because I want to go to bed tonight sometime.
You don't want to be doing your 6:15 a.m. live with cooking?
Yeah. Hello. It's been all night and I'm still at it.
Enough stirring for one day. Need to hang out the washing.
People, are you ready? Let's put off. Try to put off. Oh God, it's even hot to touch. Let me go get the big mitten. Let me go get the big industrial mitten.
Going in for surgery there.
I'm going in the fire. Oh God, oh God. Even Jolie agrees. Yum, yum, yum. And this is why I always have an extra ring because I don't want the vegetables and the sweet desserts to smell the same. Let's see if it's, where's my spoon? Spoon? I need the orange spoon to go in the bottom. See if everything is cooked. Oh God. Oh my gosh. To me, this is orange gold. Try the potato. The potato's cooked, we're good. Say show. I haven't learned how to sleep on my own live yet. Callie, is that your sister from the underworld?
I have this thing built. Where's the switch for this thing? Quiet.
Hold up. Oh, perfect. This is my preference, people. I usually take a bowl. I'm going to do it in the big bowl because there's a lot of soup. And I ladle some in and then I blend. and then I just keep adding. That's just how I do it. But again, for all you people who do eat meat, nothing's stopping you from throwing some chicken, some beef, some pork, whatever you want. But I just keep it vegan. Whew.
I forgot
Yeah.
to take my decoration in, so I had a couple more turkey.
Wait. Let's just do this. And then you blend. That's all you do. Is it too loud?
No, not too bad.
Tell me if it's too loud.
Can't be louder than my thing that was screaming here.
What?
Can't be much louder than this thing I have that was screaming here.
Oh, look at that. Look at that color. Do you see how orange that is?
Mm. Reminds me of my butternut squash soup.
Well, it's kind of like that, but I call it fall soup because you put all the other fall vegetables or whatever, right? A friend of mine puts celery root in it. I don't. But
It's pretty close. That's some of the similar ingredients are in my butternut squash soup.
see, I don't add the salt until after because of that vegetable. Wait a minute, I just realized you can't see me. Sorry, beautiful people. Because of that vegetable brothy thing.
Yep. I was thinking because those similar vegetables you had there that I usually roast and then put it in the.
Yeah, that's why I said you can roast this in the oven, but if you want to try something that's easy in your InstaPot, you can't go wrong with it. That's why I kind of roast it that 20 minutes inside the pan just to start getting some flavor developing. And then, I put like, 4 or 5 ladles in there. And then I just...
I had this thing that's for.
Not much. That's how much I put, just that much. And then I blend it again. There we go. Let me show you on a bowl how beautiful it looks like. So that right now is when you want smell-o-vision again. It's like so beautiful. Oh, I missed a potato. But hey, whatever.
Oh,
It's
that's
homemade.
why.
I'm
Why
putting
am I
3
thinking
ladles. They're going to throw a bit of fresh basil. And beautiful people. That is soup. Wait, there you go. Ta-da! Fall soup.
Perfect.
And trust me, just that little bit of salt, just that little bit of, I call it cream, but we know it's cashew milk, but makes it every much of a difference. So, I hope these recipes helped out. So my next recipe literally is chopped tomatoes, salt, pepper. I love basil if you want oregano or whatever turns you on. And you saw that whole head of garlic. I'm going to be putting that in the InstaPot for about 25 minutes as well. And I can leave it in there, put it back on simmer and just let it evaporate and I have tomato sauce. Oh man. This is Steve, supper's ready. Fresh basil just brings it to another notch.
I need to make some more of that.
Man, this is delicious. So, let me know in the comments if you decide to try my fall soup. And I decided not to put the turnips in because I was already past the max line on the InstaPot. But it did go down quite a bit, so I could have probably squeezed, my 5 turnips. Baby turnips. But hey, it is what it is. And with that, folks, I reached the 2 hours, 15 minutes, which was I hoping. And I'm going to say thank you for all who stopped by. All of you who left a comment and wish I could just say, no, it's okay. This is what I figured. People would be giving out candies. People would be putting their face on. Probably put it on while they were walking with their kids at a trick-or-treat house, whatever. But you know what, people? Don't be afraid to try fall soup. If you want to know if your squash is fresh, don't forget, take a bite. It's delicious. Well, with that, folks, if you want to come up for the backstage, I'll let you all come up for the backstage if you want. There we go. Because this girl is about to leave. There we go. Paste it. Because I'm going to go eat my soup and I don't want to eat and talk, you know. I know I do that often, but... Michael Ann, show the beautiful people how we do this.
Good night, all. Happy Halloween.
Beautiful people, thanks for stopping by. My kitchen's a mess now. I gotta fix it. Bye.